I wonder if the background audio is coming. Like, probably not. I wonder if the background audio is coming. Like, yeah, that's going through on the mic though. Oh, all right. That's taken care of. All right, I think I'm ready. Pretty sure I'm ready. All right, yeah, let's get going. So today we're starting off with it's not a show starter, it's not a show stopper. It's something that I kind of wish didn't exist so that I didn't have to look at it. There's a very long lead in here. The Saturn died. The Saturn did die, Lionheart. You're absolutely correct about that. RIP. Rest in power, Sega Saturn. But what we got here, 3DO is dead. 3DO is very dead. Even in summer '96, 3DO was dead. But this ain't no 3DO. This is the PlayStation from Sony Computer Entertainment. And what we got ourselves here is the Hive. So, tell me, tell your screen right now. Do you like Star Wars Rebel Assault? Do you like games that are similar to Star Wars Rebel Assault but worse? Do you like Siberia with a C and a Y? Do you like Creature Shock? The answer is yes. Re-examine your life. Because now we got a third one. The Hive. Look at that 90s ass font. Oh, is the sound real low? It sounds very low. Let's try here. Oh, sounds fine? Okay.
ID confirmed. Acknowledge receipt of rendezvous parameters.
Let's try. Yeah, that should work. Here we have a man.
Hyperspace transition in 3, 2, 1. Back in real time.
Real time, like the plugin. Well, this all makes perfect sense. Yeah, everyone remembers, you know, the silly F&B games from the multimedia era, the 90s. But everyone's forgotten, like, the shit-tier playable movie things that are just rail shooters and, like, QTE games. Example. I never heard of this. We're playing it. And there's a reason.
Estimated 3 minutes till hyperdrive at full.
Pew pew, pew 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 pew, pew 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 pew. This reticle moves terribly. Like it's not sluggish, it's not squirrely, and it's not right. Right? It's like sluggish and squirrely at the same time. It's imprecise, let's say. Like that doesn't get to where you want it to be because it either can't get there fast enough or overshoots. It's an odd place to have your shooty shoot section. Oh wait, am I playing on... I'm not playing on D-pad difficulty, am I? Let's change that. You see, there's mouse and keyboard difficulty, which is the default, and they made no efforts to adjust the game for D-pad. So, let's go with the D-pad difficulty. Don't want to watch any of this again. Watch literally none of this again. Wait. Oh, I could do scene selection on the lowest difficulty. Fun. So let's try this one more time.
Hostile craft approaching. Charging hyperdrive. Estimated 3 minutes till hyperdrive at full. Weapons are on menu. Attack mode activated.
Yep. You know, everyone's favorite sections of Rebel Assault. And Siberia. Yeah. So, this feels as bad as, like, look at this, like, wow, he sucks at this game. I only know that the game feels worse than I am at it, if that makes any sense. Got one. Okay, so this is just the you're not gonna lose mode. Which, for a disreputable content tourist like myself, is probably the ideal way to play this. This game's like an hour long. You know, if you don't constantly die. And you're supposed to constantly die, that's the point. And it's not continuous fire on this laser, you have to just jam on the button. It's semi-auto. Like all good games. Like, Rebel Assault did stuff like this because the spaceships were actual models that they filmed. And they wanted to show off their models. Which is a motivation I can understand. This is all using, like, bad 90s pre-rendered CG. So I don't care about flying around looking at your 90s CG spaceships. Anyway, that was level 1 of like 18. There's 18 levels. Half of them are rail shooters, the other half are something else. Oh, okay, so the practice mode just takes me into... So can I do the next scene? Well, have fun with dinner, chat. I can't do the next scene. Weird. Okay. Have the exit with the giant X. That's... Oh, yeah, it's the credits. We have Earl Jared, Marcus Simone, Rob Reinard, Douglas Schrook. Everyone else. Oh, Douglas Schrock again. Not Schrook, it's Schrock. Dave Dwyer again. Schrock again. People wearing multiple hats here. That will fully work. Alright, watching this. Okay, let's go to a real difficulty then, and try this for real. So the last time I played this game, I made it to like the 3rd section before I got too pissed off and quit.
Estimated 3 minutes till hyperdrive at full.
And that's the theme of this game. Just getting pissed off. Yeah, shooting these guys, I don't think there's a score. I don't see any scores at least. So shooting these guys doesn't really do much other than maybe damage mitigation, or just something for you to do. Even then, it's not clear when I'm being damaged, what's damaging me, because the guys who are damaging me are coming from behind. But shooting guys who fly at me it doesn't reduce the number of guys flying behind me, so yeah, it's hard to say, you know, what will get me past the scene and what won't get me past the scene. It feels almost like random luck, which is a mark of quality in a video game, as you all know. Hey, see, like, I get shot from behind. Like, what am I going to do about that? You know, you have these dark-colored ships coming out of a dark background. Expert game design. I know that shooting these helps, because they will shoot. Oh. Gotta shoot these things. Ta-da. Destroy that. Destroy all these. And through the scene. Oh, sorry. God. Almost through the scene. Like, if this was like a model that they're flying you past, you'd be like, oh, that's neat. But no. And the ship was up anyway. Just on its own. Alright, so this next part I actually had to go and look up. Because I guess the manual's supposed to tell you, but you know, I didn't find a scan of the PS1 manual for this game, so... Research. Press any button to continue, so there is save, at least. But, kind of slow about it, it's not very well optimized, I suppose. Either that or my very legitimate setup is causing a problem. Or the other. There's also a password system, so there's a level skip. Alright, so keep the cursor in between the bars. That's all this is. Yes, keep the red cursor within the red bars on the bright orange screen. And yeah, it's one of those things where the manual tells you how to get through like the first 5 or 6 scenes of the game, and then by then you've seen all the mechanics, so you can figure out the rest.
Planetary atmosphere achieved.
Alright, now for the next part. And this is where I quit.
Pod stabilizing. Glide mode now activated. Fuel
Alright,
monitor
so
now
I
on
need to
visor view.
thrust over the mountains. When can I tell about to hit a mountain?
Within range.
5. Also, I have limited thrust fuel. So I need to get to the end of the section. Basically, you memorize the hell out of this level. And I guess I hit something there.
Pod
Didn't seem like I was gonna hit something, but I did.
Glide mode now activated.
It's just rote memorization.
Now on visor view.
There's no tells. There's no way to sight read this. And there you go.
Pod stabilizing. Glide mode now activated. Fuel monitor now on visor view. Possible landing within range.
I think I made it to the
Pod
third peak
stabilizing.
the last time I
Glide
tried
mode
this.
now activated. Fuel monitor now on visor view.
But I ran out of fuel.
Zone within
You know, every time, pretty much.
Pod stabilizing. Glide mode now activated.
So yeah, nothing about this is fun,
Visor view.
or compelling,
Possible landing.
or entertaining, or anything, really. There's no value to this.
Pod stabilizing. Glide mode now activated. Fuel monitor now on visor view.
And yeah, there is supposed to be a story at some point after this, after the first few scenes, but it's stupid. So, I'm not gonna bother even explaining it.
Pod stabilizing. Glide mode now activated. Fuel monitor now on visor view.
Like, definitely, as far as PS1 games I've seen so far, this is a bottom feeder. So the shoot button is cross, and the thrust button there is triangle, which means you cannot do both at the same time.
Now activated. Fuel monitor now on visor view. Possible landing zone within range.
Yeah, like I said, this game infuriates me
Glide mode
to no
now
end.
activated.
And that's why I'm going to stop and move on to another game that infuriates me to no end. This is not a great week. This isn't like last time where you had cool, interesting things to look at. This is definitely a eat your vegetables kind of week, I suppose. And so we move on to Triple Play 97. The Triple Play game, which was released in 1996 for the season going into 1997. Wait, hold on, but baseball doesn't cross the winter. So this is just for the 96 season, but it's 97 because that's how they name things? Or this is in anticipation of the 97 season? Try not to think about it. Either way, EA were the only ones who could get both the MLB and the Players Association licenses at the same time. Out of all the baseball games.
Bottom of the ninth inning, and this crowd is on edge. The game's on the line. Runners at first and second, a 3-2 count, and there's nobody out. Runners will take their lead. This kid needs it out badly. Here's the pitch. Flying through. The shortstop's got it. He flips to second for two. Down to first. In time. It's a triple play. Unbelievable.
So that was a skit they went out and filmed for this game. There's so much stock footage of baseball. There's so much. Anyway, so this is EA Sports' baseball series in the 90s. I guess it's easy to forget they had one. It has all the modes you would expect. You know, single game, home run derby, season, playoff, series, all-star. You can manage the teams. It has the whole thing. It's fully featured, which that's nice. You know, you can have the actual teams as they were in the 90s. You know, who should we play as? I'd normally ask chat or co-host to play as, but let's go with this one here. You can play as multiple teams. You know, you have all these options. It's in the virtual stadium. You can simulate games. So let's not play against the Giants. I don't want to have to deal with Barry Bonds. And I'll let you know why once we get into the gameplay. Cool, just simulating all these games. That's watching the box scores go. Yep, sure. You just simulate an entire season with all those games and just sit back and watch this go for like a couple hours. You know, have a drink. Here we go. So let's try the Cardinals this time. So there's two-player here. You can have one or the other. You can manage. You can set difficulty. Difficulty doesn't help very much. You can pick the stadium. All these wonderful virtual stadiums. All these beautiful virtual stadiums. So, what the hell is that? Canada, what is that? Yeah, so let's play in St. Louis. Why not? Busch Stadium of Anheuser fame, I suppose. So there's other settings, but let's go to play ball.
Live from Busch Stadium, EA Sports presents Triple Play Baseball.
They put a lot of effort into the presentation with this game. You know, it's EA Sports in the 90s, right? Their presentation, their game options for the sports games were on a different level from everything else. But at the same time, actually trying to play the damn things kind of sucks. So, for example, I am pitching. I select the pitches by pressing either cross in a direction on the D-pad, circle in a direction on the D-pad, or I can do things with the L and R1 buttons with the buttons and direction on the D-pad. Or I can press square to just go, oh, aha, third base. So there's a lot going on here, and it doesn't tell you which pitch you've selected. You just kind of have to know. So let's just go standard, cross button, slow fastball.
Hit to right field.
It is
He snagged that
immediately
one.
hit. Fortunately, it was a fly ball. I was able to get it there. One thing I noticed about this game,
One out, nobody on.
everyone bats like
Bryce
800, 900, and there's no fouls. Which, kind of silly. All right, so let's do a slider. I forget which slider this is.
Oh, 1-0.
So let's not do that slider. Let's try this one.
Hit to
Yep.
left field. He makes the out.
I'm very lucky that the Cardinals are deciding to hit
2
fly
outs,
balls
nobody
today.
on. Next batter,
Because
Ray
fielding
Langford.
kind of sucks in this game. All right, let's try this one.
Hit to right field.
And oh, yeah. So you feel so you have to pick
to
direction of the
first.
D-pad and
He
throw
beat
the
it
ball.
out.
So you're trying to run to get the
Nice
ball.
hit by
Immediately when you
Langford.
get the
2
ball, you
outs
want to
and
throw
one
it. But you have to
on.
remember
Next
to
up,
let
Ron
off the
Gant.
D-pad and then select different direction. Oh, aha!
Not in time.
So it just doesn't it doesn't feel
A
great.
frozen rope to the shortstop. What a catch by the shortstop. Third out, we go to the bottom of the inning.
Like yes, it has more options, more sim elements in theory
Leading
than
off the inning for
contemporary
Atlanta,
games.
Marquise Grissom.
But it feels like complete trash. Like here, the timing on this, that should be a
Swung on
ball.
and
That
missed.
should have swung. Feels terrible.
Hit to right field.
And it's a fly ball. There
Fly
you go.
ball, easy play.
So you can select the
One out,
direction it
nobody
goes
on.
in on the
Here's
D-pad when you
Jeff
swing,
Blauser.
with varying efficacy.
Ground ball
Yeah,
to
so
third
I
base.
hit
To
it
first.
left there. That didn't do anything.
2 outs, nobody on. To the plate, David Justice.
So both the square and cross will
Fastball
can bat
down
here
the middle.
with different
0-1.
intensity levels, I think. Something like that.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on him.
So I'm trying to follow the shadow of the ball to know when to swing, but it kind of
He
sucks.
struck him out. Great pitch. 3 up and 3 down.
Like there
At the
are
top of
more
the second,
arcadey
it's
baseball
0-0.
games in '96 that just feel
First
dumb.
up for the Cardinals, Gary Gaetti.
Not all of them, but Frank Thomas would never.
Ooh, that surprised him.
Like trying to look at the
Hit to
controls
left
for this
field.
game is like looking at the controls for
He
like Wing
makes the
Commander
catch.
3. Like that's how absurd this gets.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes John Mabry. Line drive to second base. Throw to first. He beat it out. It's a base hit by Mabry. 1 out, 1 on. Next batter, Pat Borders. A frozen rope to the shortstop.
Oh wait, no.
Throw to second. Got him. Great hit. 2 outs and 1 on. Next batter, Luis Alicea. Hit to right field. He tracked it down. That's the 3rd out with a man stranded.
I mean, you know, there's two commentators, so reviewers liked that at the time.
Leading off for the Atlanta Braves, Fred McGriff.
You know, like definitely presentationally, that means a lot.
A frozen rope to the shortstop. What a catch by Gaetti. One out and nobody on. At bat, Ryan Cusco. Hit deep to
All
left
right,
field.
it's a fly, and he's out.
Routine play. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Javi Lopez.
Oh, that was too soon.
Changeup down the middle.
Yeah, so I guess with practice, you could probably break this game. It's the 90s, it's a sports game.
2 strikes
You
on.
could do that. But it's not fun.
He got all of that. Home
Hey,
run.
caught a home run.
What a home run for Atlanta. 2 outs, nobody on. To the
Yeah,
plate,
so that's
Mark
the
Lemke.
pressing up and cross button combination there. So I guess high power fly ball. That's how you get home runs.
That's back to the wall.
But also that's how you get fly balls, and this happens.
It's caught. Caught at the wall by Gant.
So it's
That
everything or nothing
retires
kind of
the
thing to
side.
do.
After 2, the Atlanta
Because the
Braves
AI
lead
is
by
better
1.
at fielding than any player's going to be.
Leading off the inning for St. Louis, Todd Stottlemyre.
Just felt like doing that, why not? Let's try another slider.
Hit to right field.
What? No, that's
Throw
not
to
what I meant to
home.
happen. That's also not what I meant to happen.
Throw to first. Safe at first. A
Yeah, I
base
bet.
hit by Stottlemyre. 1 on and nobody out. Hitting 0 for 1, Willie McGee.
All right, let's not do the sliders anymore.
Popped up to the pitcher.
Yep. And there we go.
He snagged that one with ease. 1 out, 1 on. Hitting 0 for 1, Royce Clayton.
And notice we're in like, what, the 3rd inning now? 0 fouls. Baseball would be a lot more exciting if
Throw to first. He's out of there.
I threw it to the wrong place.
Throw to second. Not in time. 2 outs and 1 on. At bat, Ray Langford. Hit to right field.
And oh,
He
there we go.
makes the catch.
And that's an inning.
And that's the 3rd out with a man stranded. Batting first for Atlanta, Mike Mordecai. Hit to center field.
Yep, and he's out.
1 out and nobody on. Next batter, Greg Maddux. Hit to center field.
Yep, there we go again.
No problem. 2 outs, nobody on. Hitting 0 for 1, Marquise Grissom. That one's headed for the stands. Home run.
So yeah, EA put a lot of effort into the
It's a
presentation.
home run for Atlanta. 2 outs, nobody
The
on.
actual, is it the game
Hitting 0
engine?
for 1, Jeff Blauser.
The actual game logic is funky. It's like that Sega baseball game
Hit
for
to
the
right
Saturn,
field.
where it
Now
just
he's
doesn't
down
work
back.
right.
That retires the side. After 3,
But a different
the
way,
St.
and
Louis
that can work
Cardinals
right.
trail by 2. First up for the Cardinals, Ron Gant. Hit to center field.
Oh,
Throw to
it's
first.
not the circle button, it's the cross
He
button.
beat it out.
Wait, why'd it go there?
Nice hit. 1 on and nobody out. Hitting 0 for 1, Gary Gaetti. A frozen rope to the shortstop. Throw to first. Not in time. A hit.
I guess it's
by
not as
Gaetti.
bad
Runners
as,
on the corners with nobody out.
like,
Batting one for
what was it,
one,
bottom of the
John
ninth?
Mabry.
Ninth, like 95. That game is actual garbage. Oh,
Safe at third.
that almost never works. All right, so the card is about to score on me
Hit deep to right field.
because everyone always hits the damn ball.
Good running catch. One out and runners on the corners. Batting one for one, Pat Borders.
Or maybe that's what the difficulty is. Just everyone's always hitting
He
something.
makes the catch.
Let's try. Let's get out of here. Let's quit out. It's a boring game anyway. Let's try like the pro setting. See what happens. Go to exhibition here. Yeah, so for the sake of science, let's go with these two teams again. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do. And how do I go back? There we go. Alright, so let's try pro. Oh, here we are in Hotlanta.
Live from Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, EA Sports presents Triple Play Baseball.
Alright, let's see if this gives us a more realistic outcome or a less realistic outcome.
What would you consider the realistic outcome for the Braves versus the Cardinals?
Like people actually batting 200, 300 instead of 900.
Batting first for St. Louis, Willie McGee.
Is are my expectations too high for this sports simulation?
I mean, it's made by EA in the 90s, so probably.
Ooh, that surprised him.
Thing is,
I
EA
feel like they
like
didn't have the baseball thing down.
yeah.
Hit deep to right field. A
and I
great
got it.
catch by Justice.
So the thing is, the EA Sports games in the
One out,
90s
nobody on.
were
Next batter,
trying to be
Royce
the least
Clayton.
arcadey of the console sports games. They have like the most game options, like the most controls, you know, the most sim feeling, I suppose.
I guess, but I feel
Hit
like,
deep to center field.
were there even any Super Nintendo EA
He
games
tracked it
for baseball?
down.
For baseball, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Like, I know there was FIFA. I know
Well,
there
That's
was
nobody on.
Madden.
Next
I
up,
know there was
yeah.
an
Langford.
Was
I wasn't sure that there was
Triple-
baseball.
Was Triple Play on the PC before? Because that would explain these controls. I'll have to look into it.
Screwball right across the plate.
So I guess the pro difficulty setting just no, the UI is still here. Yeah, it's not really much of a difference.
Hit deep to right field. He makes the catch. Three up
Still
and
going
three down.
about the
Davis
same way
in
as
the first.
before. The thing that really gets to me is actual
Leading
baseball
off the inning for
has
Marquise
a bunch of
Griffin.
fouls, you know, every inning, right? Like they hit
Sure.
it, you know, outside the diamond there. Ooh, that was bad.
0-1.
Like all the time.
All the time. I have yet to see it in this game. I've played this game for I think cumulatively like better part of an hour.
Line right at the pitcher. Throw to first. Got him.
I'm beginning to think that
Here comes Jeff
potentially
Blauser.
the Super Nintendo Ken Griffey Jr. games are better than this.
Probably, yeah.
Swung on and missed.
Like this isn't as bad as like bases loaded. But that's saying not a ton.
Hit to center field.
Yeah, he's gonna catch that.
And I enjoyed a lot of RBI baseball.
2 outs, nobody on. Next
There
up,
were a lot of
David
baseball
Justice.
game series back in the day.
Yeah,
Changeup down
There
the
was
middle.
even one that I had on the Super Nintendo that I know the cover off by heart, but I could not tell you what the name of it is.
Is it like hardball?
Hit to left field.
I don't know.
Routine catch.
Is it you had hardball, RBI baseball,
After one,
like bases
it's
loaded,
0-0.
bottom of the ninth. Yeah, triple play here for EA.
It might have been bottom of the ninth.
Leading off for the St.
Had
Louis
one of
Cardinals.
those?
Sounds familiar.
Ron Gant.
Yeah. There was a lot. And then there was like the stuff that was just named after, players. Like Frank Thomas's Big Hurt Baseball, the best baseball game I've played so
Hit to
far.
left field.
You had Ken Griffey, of course.
Is it better because it's bigger, or is it just better because it's better?
It's better because it's better.
One
Well,
out,
it's
nobody
more,
on.
I guess it's more
Up
arcadey,
next,
so like the
Gary
controls are
Gaetti.
simpler. And, you can get fouls.
Sure.
It,
I feel like this one is this one just like a QTE where it's like a press triangle now, press like square now,
Hit deep to center field.
or is that not actually
Well-
a triangle option? Is that just like the
He
indicator?
snagged that one with
That's,
ease.
oh, like these triangles are just indicators.
Okay.
So the controls are the kind of way this goes.
2 outs, nobody
So
on.
when I'm pitching,
Next batter,
the
John
cross
Mabry.
button and circle button will throw, but it's cross button in combination with the D-pad directions, and circle with the D-pad directions. Plus, there's some bullshit I can do with the L and R1. So there's like 10 or 11 different inputs I could do here.
Mm-hmm.
I only remember what a few of them actually are. Like the circle does stuff that's like sliders and stuff similar to sliders. Cross are fastballs, screwballs, that kind of thing. The cross on its own is just a straight fastball that they always
Down the
hit.
line.
It's not even that should. What is that? And then when fielding, you press the direction and the throw button.
He'll take 2 outs and 1 on.
You have to go
At
throw to a
bat,
base.
Borders.
When batting, you can do a power hit or high or low power hit, and choose a direction on the D-pad to try to aim the ball. Doesn't always work. So there's like a PC game's worth of inputs for this thing,
Hit to left field.
which is part of their selling point of this being a sim,
Throw to
I
first.
suppose.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it doesn't seem very simish.
Nice
No,
hit by Borders.
because
2
the
outs and
actual-
runners on first and second.
Because the
Next
actual
up,
like
Luis
flow
Salcedo.
of an actual game of baseball doesn't work.
Safe at second.
So I don't remember what this one is, but he's still gonna hit it anyway. They always hit it anyway.
He makes the out. Third out, we go to the bottom of the inning. Dead even in the second.
So yeah, these
First
difficulty
up the
settings, they
Braves,
do nothing.
Fred McGriff.
I got 2 home runs earlier. That was nice.
Pops.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
No problem. 1 out, nobody on. Next up, Ryan Klesko.
You missed the Hive, a truly terrible Ripple Salt knockoff.
Hit to center field.
A high.
He makes the
The
out.
Hive.
Huh.
2 outs, nobody
No one's ever
on.
heard of it.
Next batter,
It's
Bobby
very
Lopez.
similar to like Siberia, like the CY in Siberia, or Creature
So,
Shock.
an adventure game?
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's like a
0-1.
rail shooter QTE adventure game that was trying to be cinematic. It's really
sounds
terrible.
2 strikes on him.
I played like 20 minutes of it before I got pissed off and left.
He struck him out. It's a strikeout. By
Yeah, and I'm done with
Bettis.
this.
3 up and 3 down. After 2,
It's
0-0. My favorite baseball score.
Everyone's favorite baseball
Batting
score.
first for St. Louis.
Good
Alan
question. Does this
Bettis.
let you do the EA thing where you don't even need to play the game?
Yes. What it'll just sim through a whole season, and you just watch the
Yeah.
box scores go by. Yeah, you can do that. That's fun. All right, so let's move on to somehow the least disappointing game this week. And once you see what it is, you're gonna be like, "Wow, this is a bad week, huh?"
I mean, were you actually looking forward to triple play baseball?
I was curious because I've had a good time with a couple of baseball games. It's possible to have a good time with a baseball game. It's happened in the past.
Yeah, but I feel like the more simish they try to make it, the worse it gets.
Yeah. Well, hardball The hardball games weren't that bad. I can't really convince myself of that too much actually. So yeah. Anyway, we got worms. We got worms on the brain. We're going to Worms to play Worms on our Amiga family of computers. If the game starts. The game should start. The game's not starting. Let's try this once more, but with feeling. Here we go. Yeah, so
Worms.
Worms. I'll call it Worms from now on. Just
Is
be
it what
annoying.
the Germans call it?
Yes, Worms. I mean, it's a city in Germany. Worms. I've already reviewed the Saturn port of this game, and this is basically identical to that. You know, it's Worms. Have you ever played a Worms game?
I've played a Worms game.
Yeah, it's
Played
Worms,
Worms
isn't it?
Armageddon.
Yeah, Worms Armageddon. It's just a better version of this.
I remember at one point I bought a Worms game thinking it was a Worms game, and then it was actually like a word game.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was
So
like
sorry.
Worms, like it was a Worms puzzling game with spelling.
Oh, that's
It
not
wasn't
good.
Bookworm, but it was made by Team 17, and it was similar to Bookworm.
Oh, it was made by Team 17. You see, that's very misleading.
Yeah.
The cowards didn't feel like making a real Worms game. Which, is there a place for worms in modern video gaming?
Sure.
Because
I
like,
just bet
like the core of the
they
idea,
would turn it into a third-person shooter.
they did that
isn't very
already.
good. Oh wow, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, they did Worms 3D at some point around the turn of the century. Yeah, so this is just Worms. I imagine in multiplayer, this is probably a hilarious time, fun for the whole family. Single player, the AI, goes for you.
And the AI also cheats.
The AI is also really good at aiming.
Yeah, it knows trigonometry.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I skipped the cutscene just out of reflex because it's
Yeah, it's just Worms.
just Worms.
It's fine.
Oh, this level looks terrible. Let's try it. Alright, so the worms have landed. Everyone does the airstrike on the first turn just to clear the field a bit. Yeah, that cleared the field a bit. Gonna watch all these guys explode. You see, they're blowing themselves up because that's funny. It's funny. That took care of that. Instant replay for how cool that was. Oh, they're all ex-verms now. Now's
Now they're
my turn.
dead.
Now, yes. Wait, I tried to jump. Why did it do that? Sometimes you'll just explode for no reason. I don't know. Anyway, I only have like 2 guys left. Because I did not get lucky there.
Do you decide the turn order based on a dice roll?
I think it always starts with the blue team. For some reason. Oh, that guy just killed himself. That's fun.
Nice.
Guess that's what you get for playing with explosives. Alright. So, I would try to... Oh, this is that guy.
Do you have someone like way out there alone?
No, I just have these 2 guys. Because I'm the white team. And I just lost a guy, because
So you have the one guy left.
I have the one guy left who has 7 health.
Well, it's all right. You just gotta, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not going to win, but at least I didn't lose first.
It's true. Someone else died first.
So I guess I'll just do my airstrike.
Yeah, the question is, who do you want to murder for? Like everyone?
I mean, yeah, I'll just try to get the ones who are on the edge here. Yeah, I got that one guy. He's dead now. Took off half that guy's health. Yeah, it's worms. But like not the good worms. It's like the original worms.
I mean, was the original Worms that bad? It seems like it's totally fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just
It's just not Worms Armageddon.
like
Which
it's
is
not
honestly
it's
whatever.
not compelling, I guess. The verbiage I would use maybe. All right, so I have this guy
Sure.
just right here next to me. So let's see if I can just punch him to death. Or wait, no, I'm too. Let's try Uzi point blank. Wait, that didn't work. Did I damage myself? I damaged myself.
Wonderful.
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
I love video games.
Yeah, this is going off of like Amiga physics, so that's why this isn't the good worms. It's still one of the better Amiga games.
I would imagine it's one of the best Amiga games because the Amiga was full of trash.
Uh-huh. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was trying to imply, but yes. Alright, he's at less than 50. Let's get some distance here. And then let's get the shotgun, because I can get 2 shots with the shotty. Flat. How did I hurt myself? Oh well. At least when I explode, I take him with me. I think? No, that still didn't kill him. Well, my team's done. There are like 4 people left. So, oh, there's still 5 people left. Yeah, Elizabetta is usually the one who wins. I think I can just stop the game. It's like, hey, let's do a draw this round. And move on so that if I lose, no one wins. Which, that's fun. But yeah, this is the game. This is everything. It's just this. You're generating random landscapes. You either get lucky or you very much do not. Oh, am I starting this time? Hey, I'm starting this time. Where is everyone? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll a cluster grenade down the hill here. Well, I killed one guy. This is going to be a bloodbath, though. There's a Worms game on the iPad. They had to have put Armageddon World Party on there, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. As soon as the iPad became a thing, I guarantee you, people were like, "We need to put this on the iOS." That's what the British people sounded like when they said that.
Yes.
I assume.
Alright, core blimey. Again, aiming right for me. What did I do?
You're the weak link. They're like, this is just like in real life where the AIs try to kill the humans.
That is true. Alright, my turn now. Okay, well, airstrike over there wouldn't do anyone any good. Airstrike here might be fun. Yeah, because they're too comfy over there. And the AI is going to gang up on me anyway. So let's just airstrike these fools. Make them a bit less effective. Yeah, I mean, Worms is still Worms, so you can end up accidentally just playing it for an hour without realizing it.
Yeah.
Oh, so one of the other AI had the same idea I did, of just killing these 2 worms. Yep, right. I mean, I was the closest, so I guess that makes sense. How'd that do that much damage? Doesn't make any sense. Alright. Zuko's not gonna work. Let's try the shotgun again. I'm always willing to try the shotgun. And that did very little damage to him. Oh well. Yeah, the accuracy of these guys is a bit much. Alright, I'm going to need you to let me know when this is getting boring. So I can go to the last game.
I mean, I feel like you can answer that yourself. It's worms. I mean, it's just worms. Like,
Just
I don't know what to
worms.
say.
It's just worms.
Yeah, like there's not. Everyone knows what this is by now, unless like you haven't seen a worms game before. In which case, this is what this looks like.
Uh-huh. Well, I might win this match. Because I now
That's
have
true. You might.
I now have a guy who's just, down, somewhere that's hard to get at.
Yeah, I mean that's really the key to winning in a worms match, right? It's just having someone somewhere where they can't get to you,
Yeah,
and hope the AI kills each other,
pretty much, yeah.
and then you just finish them off with something like
Like
an
the
air raid or something.
like the homing missile. But
Yeah,
but you could also be homing missile too, usually. So that's
I mean I've seen games where people have shot a homing missile and went back and homed on them themselves, which was something.
always fun. Look how accurate they are with each other, even.
Mm-hmm.
There's absurdity to that. All right, so I want to grenade these two, but I'm probably gonna die. Gonna do it anyway. Burn with me.
Huh? You might be okay. No, never mind. You're dead.
Nope, nope. Oh, well, we're all dead. I took them with me. Alright, I've now eradicated all life on that side of the screen. As is appropriate. Yeah, so when the AI does whiff, it seems like they're just whiffing on purpose. To make it not be too unfair.
Yeah, it's like a dice roll, and it's like, will it use its ability to aim this turn? Yes, no.
Pretty much, yeah. Now, if I were a rebel, I would just take out Ringo here. Yep, there we go. So have expecting rebel to just shoot a bazooka all the way across the map, kill my one guy here for no reason. Alright, so we have these 4 idiots and this idiot up here. Let's try to aim for rebel. Oh well. Surely these idiots will kill each other. No? Okay. I guess when they can't get at me, they have no interest in fighting.
Here's a question: have you ever actually successfully used the teleporter?
I haven't tried. But I think so. Once I did that, yeah. Why? Is it too finicky in later games? Look how accurate that was. Alright, so I still got Dodger here. Have these two. Paul's not... surprised Paul got at me, but try to get Rebel again. I only have 2 homing missiles, which isn't much. Nope. That was close though.
Yeah.
Like lob grenades from over here.
Maybe Paul will take care of them for you.
Oh, maybe, yeah. That's a trick shot. Yeah, there goes Scooby. Okay, so there's only 2 worms left. I can now use my homing missiles if they don't kill me first. Which this guy is gonna.
He's gonna try to
Oh
kill
no!
you right
It's
now.
gonna kill the other one. Hey, I might just win this. Actually, I'm going to win this.
Considering that you got the next turn, it seems like it's in your favor.
How about that?
Just don't miss.
Yeah, just don't miss, of course. Alright, so let's just go with the homing missile. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that went right to him. That's not going to kill him. No, that didn't kill him.
Do you have another homing missile?
Yes, the next one will kill him if he doesn't kill me first.
I
Oh,
mean,
that,
the problem is he's got.
that didn't kill me. Alright.
Yeah.
So now
He's got like a weird angle on you though.
Ooh, yeah, this is going to be bad. So I'm just going to do this pretty straight up. Full power. Ah! Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, he's
Maybe
gonna...
he'll miss.
Nope. Nope.
Did you just trick shot a grenade right at you?
Yep. Instant replay for that. Just to rub it in. Oh, yep, there we go. And that's worms.
Worms,
And-
it's a video game you can play.
It was a video game. You can play it. Play Worms Armageddon instead. That's more of a video game.
I mean, it's still just this. The AI is still bullshit.
Yeah. So, on the subject of video games that you theoretically can play, we are coming up to our last game of the evening. So this was released in early August 1996. And you know what month August is, right?
Sometime in the fall? Wait, no, not yet. It's summer. Summertime.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what time August is. It's just August.
For video games, even?
Is that like the Madden time or something?
It's football time!
Wonderful.
We have NFL Full Contact from Konami. Noted American publisher, Konami. Well-known understanders of American football, Konami. So this is a weird thing. Robin Antoniuk. Does that name ring any bells with you?
Absolutely not.
Apparently, Robin Antoniuk was the designer and programmer, or I guess the main designer and programmer, for the first Madden game back in like 1989. Like the first 2 like PC Madden games were like designed by this Robin Antoniuk guy. And I guess things went very badly between him and EA. And so now he's gone, started his own studio, partnered with Konami, of all companies, to make his own football game, and he's releasing it alongside Madden.
But does it have blackjack and hookers?
No. So, a spoiler. This is barely a football game, or this is barely a video game. This is the most bare bones thing I have seen for a while.
I mean, it's got the NFL player's license.
They got the NFL player's license. Which is kind of wild. Once we get into this. So the last Robin Antoniuk fact I know is it apparently in 2011 or so he sued EA for like $11 million to try to get back payments that he was owed for the first 2 Madden games, and he eventually lost. Which
Yep.
great.
So this is the menu, huh?
Yeah, this is the only menu. This is the main menu, sub menu. There's no other menu. It's just this menu.
Sure. This definitely looks like a placeholder that they didn't change.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff in this game seems placeholder or unfinished. All right. So who should I play as? It's 1996.
1996. You should play as the Steelers.
Yeah. Okay. Playing as
And
this.
I don't know, maybe the Raiders.
All right. So Steelers versus. Let's do Steelers versus Eagles. Some good old Pennsylvania beef.
Sure.
Yeah, so here's where you see the controls. Controls. Controls.
You got the speed burst. You got the off dive, defensive tackle, cruise, off spin. Sure.
So you don't actually need most of that because the
Can
AI.
you just turn sound off? Is that an option? I don't know why it would be an option. Do you just not want to have sound?
Just not
Then
have
you don't
sound,
have a
yeah.
mute button on your TV.
So this
Well,
looks like
those are
trash.
Yeah, those are big sprites, but they don't look very good.
No. All right, so I went start on defense. Takes a while to line up. It's like these aren't big polygons; these are big sprites. So kick the ball. Oh, that didn't go very far. Yikes. That's not great. So,
Yeah, the dude wasn't moving very fast.
So defense in this game works very badly.
Does it now?
Yeah, I was hoping to show the offense first. All right, so we got plays. We got tons of plays. We got so many plays. Plays for days.
All right. So here's the question: Can you run the ball?
Well, I'm playing defense right now.
So no idea. Never mind.
Yes, you can run the ball.
Can you blitz them?
I don't know what a blitz is.
Blitz is when you send everyone after the
Oh
the
yeah, I
quarterback.
can do blitz. So let's do blitz number 42.
Sure.
So for some reason, I get like the ball passing buttons there.
Gain on the play, 5 yards.
Yeah, so
Second
that
down,
running play they did
5
should
yards
have
to
gone
go.
badly, but he didn't get tackled for some reason. It was able to go 5 yards.
Yeah.
So I don't know why those buttons are still showing up for me. Yeah, his pocket collapsed. What? Wait, why am I over here?
I don't know.
So for football games, because I'm an asshole, my comparison point is 10-yard fight for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I mean,
Is-
that's a decent football game.
Is this football game better or worse than 10-yard fight for the NES? That's like the first thing I try to answer here.
You know, oddly enough, there's a surprising amount of football games that aren't as good as 10-yard fight on the NES.
There are a lot. Yeah, just look at that. Look at the fucking goalpost at the other side of the field. Like, it's...
They can only render one of the posts.
Yeah, they're barely rendering it. Like, what is that? Running.
Is there a fair catch button? Nope.
No. I got pretty far.
All right, so if you're saying that defense is basically non-existent, then shouldn't you just do a Hail Mary pass every time?
Well, no, the AI's defense exists.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Yeah, so let's do a passing play here. Let's try 72. So the passing at least works decently well, because it's showing all the options on screen at once, so I can just, you know, be like, and so I can just miss the guy, actually.
10 yards to go.
Oh, you could just miss the guy. Wonderful.
I just missed the guy. Let's try a different pass. Let's try 76. Let's go to him. Oh, he has the ball. Hey, a 28-yard play.
Down. 10 yards to go.
Wonderful.
So even though the AI is better at defense than I am, it's still not that great.
Black 98. Mambo. 98. Mambo.
Oh,
Gain on the play. 5
yeah.
yards.
So that play went bad, and I
Down.
still got 5
5
yards.
yards to go.
Like there's something going wrong with this video game. All right, let's try 79 again. I'll try throwing it to the circle guy this time. Ooh. Yeah, and somehow that succeeded, and I got 14 yards.
10 yards to go.
I don't know, man. Yeah, let's try 81. So I'm going to try to go for a triangle or circle there.
Gain on the
And I got 7 yards from that, because why not?
play.
Yeah.
3 yards to go.
So knowing that this was made by the guy who made 80s Madden, this kind of makes sense that this is like an 80s football game.
Wait, was there an 80s Madden?
Yeah.
I guess there was.
Yeah, 1989.
First and goal.
Wasn't it just called Madden Football?
It was just Madden football, yes.
Huh.
All right, so I'm going to try to run it now. And let's just go straight to the middle.
Red 41. Go game. Go game.
And I got a touchdown. There we go. But yeah, so this is it. It's this. There's no other modes.
No tournament mode.
No, it's just this.
Does it even let you just watch the AI play if you wanted to?
No,
Not even that, huh?
no.
Red 28. 28.
I mean, at least now that you're close to the end zone, you could see the things.
Yeah, that does help.
Was that for the extra point, or did you just kick it for 3?
Oh no, that was the PAT. Yeah, just look at the rendering just go bad at that distance, and the camera, like they have a zoom effect. The zoom effect doesn't work that well. That was a good kick. That's an alright kick. Where am I? There I am.
Now, here's the thing. Do you think you could somehow defend the ball and get a turnover?
Oof.
Do you think
I
you
mean-
have that capacity?
They'd have to throw the ball for that to happen. But they don't throw the ball.
Do they just
Yeah.
run it all the time?
They just run it all the time. That's why I try to avoid zones. Let's see. Are there any blitzes? Let's keep doing blitzes.
I mean, if they run it all the time, then really the blitz is what you need to do. 'Cause
Gain on the play. 24
Yeah, so that shouldn't have
I
worked.
guess not.
down. 10
It shouldn't have
yards
worked.
to
You're
go.
right. I feel like the tackle doesn't seem to work very well in this.
No, it doesn't. Ooh, there's a man. Man. Let's do a man. Yeah, see, I should have tackled him there.
9 yards. Second down. 1 yard to go.
Oh, there's inner quarter. Yeah, so I don't know. This is kind of lame, right? Oh, I pressed the start button. What happened here? All right, yeah. So timeouts. I can turn off the sounds. There's instant replay. Continue game. Quit game. Okay, I'm serious. There are no options. Hey, look, stats. Like there's nothing. Oh, okay, start turning sounds off. Oh, that's all sounds, even the menu sounds. That's great. Completely
Yeah,
silent.
just turn
game.
everything off.
There's no high though, so I can't make it loud.
Yeah, you know, you don't have a mute button on your television. We got you covered.
But yeah, it's not good. Also fun fact, this is the first game in a 3 football games in a row section of my schedule.
Wait, can you have the Jaguars fight the Jaguars?
Can I have the Jaguars fight the Jaguars?
Does that even work?
So does it have different uniforms for them, or is it the same uniform?
Do you think they thought that far
yeah.
ahead?
Yeah. There's different uniforms.
I think it would be way funnier if they didn't think that through.
Would have been pretty good. Just all Jaguars all the time. Was that really
Yeah.
their logo in the 90s?
Sure.
Wait, so I'm returning? I'm returning! Wait, so I pressed the... I thought the cross button was speed up, but that was slow down, actually.
It was. Why would there be a slow down button?
I don't know. Alright, so who's going to win this? The Jags or the Jags?
I don't know. The Jaguars are pretty good, but the Jaguars, you know, they got some fight left in them still. So I may just bet on the Jaguars. You tell me.
That's a bold thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's do 69. Let's do 69.
Yeah, 69 pass. Sounds great.
Nice. He's out there in the middle of nowhere.
Gain on play.
That should have gone further.
First down. 10
What-
yards
I
to
thought-
go.
I thought cross was the run button. It might be triangle is the run button. I'll have to try that. Let's do 68 this time. Still gonna go off to the right side. I mean, I'm getting 16 yards a pass,
First
so
down. 10
you
yards
know.
to go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
it's still pretty good.
If there was a quarterback in the NFL that can guarantee a first down with every pass, they would probably be paid a lot of money.
I know, right? Oh, that's not where I wanted to go! That threw the ball away. Oh, hi, Rio. Yes, in my generation, there's always football. And also football.
Yeah.
Personal foul on defense. Sure, let's accept.
There's a penalty on the play. Incomplete.
Alright, so fouls exist in this
First
game.
down. 10 yards
Sure.
to go.
That's something. There's no fun like flag animation like in FIFA when they give a yellow card.
Green 28. Green 28.
Alright, so... Oh. Oh no! That was incomplete.
Pass. Second down.
I don't know
10
how
yards
that
to
wasn't
go.
an interception, but I'll take it. Alright, let's just go 79. Let's not fuck around here.
Mambo! Mambo!
And X.
Gain on
I got 8 yards from that somehow.
play. Third down.
Yeah.
2 yards to
Even
go.
though from this angle it looks like I was passing behind the line of scrimmage, but oh well. Uh, 84 looks fun.
Over!
Yeah, so this pocket just stays open for a while, huh?
Yeah.
First and goal.
Yeah, so because defense doesn't exist, this basically just plays like a Konami basketball game, where you just go back and forth and score.
Is that how the Konami basketball games played?
That is how the Konami basketball game's played, yes. Let's go for 32 here.
Have you not gotten a release of NBA Jam yet?
Oh no, I played NBA Jam twice and College Slam, the NBA Jam reskin for NCAA twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of NBA Jam. And NBA Jam is only fun in 2-player, for being honest. Yeah, so Rio, Konami tried their hand at a couple of football games in the 90s. It didn't work out, as you can see here. All right. So kick it. Yeah, got the pat. All right, I guess I demonstrated one more touchdown for Rio after they joined. Because I'm actually kind of done. This is the last game for the week. So the Hive, Triple Play 97, Firms, and this thing. Not encouraging. End of July, early August. 1996, huh? This is what Sony was kind of programming Nights into Dreams with. So we all know that the Saturn was the superior console, really. Really. No? You're not going to buy that one. Okay, fine. Get him! Get him!
Gain on the play. 6 yards. Second down.
How did he go
4
6
to go.
yards? He ran right into the linebackers. Yeah, the collision on this is weird.
You know, it's weird. I feel like 3D is one of the few good things that happened to the NFL games.
First
Like,
down. 10 yards to go.
a lot of sports games, when they went 3D, they got worse. I feel like Madden got better.
That makes sense. Alright, so that blitz would have worked if I had tackled the guy. It's a tackle button. Oh, that's a tackle button.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. That's it.
Jaguars win?
Yes, the Jaguars win. No matter who loses, the Jaguars win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. And just for good measure, let's go ahead and turn sounds off. Since we're here.
Yeah.
Whew.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
it's got an instant replay feature.
Oh yeah. So let's do an instant replay with the sound off. Of beginning of tape, end of tape. And do forward here. So they're trying to make it work like an actual tape.
Yeah, you remember tapes. The things that existed before CDs.
Yeah. So we can.
I don't
So
know
we
what that
can
still frame was. Looked like the guy
rewind.
was just hovering the ball over his crotch, but sure.
And rewind. We can go to the end, beginning, forward. We can frame by frame it for some reason.
Yeah.
Again, like actually watching the tape, I suppose. But 3 dimensions. Look at this guy run.
So
Oh
you
no,
have the
look at this
ability
sprite.
to control the camera, but
Look
apparently
at this
not
sprite.
during the game.
Guess not.
There's the dude flailing to try and catch him.
Oops. Look at the sprite. Hey, look at the animations.
Yeah, look at all those frames of
Look
animation.
at all those frames of animation. The Jags are really giving it to the Jags. Yeah, there's no defenders in sight. Clear air. And this is where the replay ends. Just he's dropping the ball, but the ball's in midair.
Yeah.
He's rotating like a like a Doom sprite
Sometimes the football clips
through the guy.
into his arm.
Uh huh. Really, this is video games.
This is art, I would say.
Yeah, this is all video games. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
I think if you made a GIF of this screenshot just rotating
Uh huh.
and then just submitted it as art, that some people would probably,
Oh yeah,
you
no,
know,
this is art.
they'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, this is art.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is good and cool.
Yeah. Can we mint an NFT of this?
Oh god. If only.
Just just do me a favor, just hold left for like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Just let it
For
let it
three
let it
minutes.
spin.
Just let it
Just
spin.
let it spin. Just let it spin. Yeah, let's
Okay.
just enjoy our time here.
Okay, because I was gonna make a GIF of this. Now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, like I feel like this is a great GIF opportunity right now, is what I'm saying. You could just make a perfect loop of this and then,
You really could.
then you're in business, really.
Jeez. God.
So what is your favorite football game?
So I never played a football game until I started this project.
Really?
So I've only played football games from the mid '90s.
So which was the first football game we played? Was it a Madden or was it something else?
No, it was NFL Game Day. It was the Sony first party football game released for the PS1 launch season.
So before the 2K sports games.
2K Sports didn't have football games until they bought them from Sega, something like
Wait,
that.
really?
I don't think they did.
Oh, wait. Who was that? There was that company that made sports games for Sony before 2K Sports.
I mean, Sony made their own sports games in the '90s
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of the studio.
because 2K was the old Sega Sports that was sold off to 2K,
Okay.
and that wasn't until like 2000, 2001. So the football games I play, yeah, there's Game Day, there's whatever this is supposed to be, there's Madden on the 3DO. Who can forget that?
Yeah.
There's Quarterback Attack with Mike Ditka, if that counts.
So when you say quarterback attack, are we actually attacking quarterbacks or are the quarterbacks attacking us?
It is an FMV first-person football game made by the guys who made Night Trap.
Wonderful.
It's
Maybe
it's special.
maybe video games are art.
Oh,
That's okay.
989 Sports. Oh, I remember
989.
them. 989 Sports. Yeah, that was like PS2 era, weren't they?
Well,
Or
PS1
or,
era.
or late PS1 era.
Maybe late PS1 era. I think
Yeah.
that they became that um, studio eventually during the PS1 era, but they had been there since the beginning, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I haven't seen them yet, or maybe they got renamed. They've been around. I'm trying to think of that football game I played for the Saturn. It was Quarterback Club, I think. That one was okay.
Sure.
That was
Isn't that the
I
the
think that
acclaim
was the
series?
acclaim. I think that might have been the acclaim series. That was the okayest. Well, I mean, Game Day functioned, but it was bare bones. Almost as bare bones as this. But it was also like a launch game, so I can't blame it too much. Like that was the game that Sony slapped together real fast because they couldn't get Madden in '95.
Yeah.
Oh, Rio. I played the first ESPN Extreme Sports game. It was it was ex- it was like it was a PS1 launch game, like a launch day launch game. It was like a very bad Extreme Sports themed racing game. I forget what it was called at launch, but it was eventually rebranded to One Extreme because it made Two Extreme and Three Extreme as sequels eventually. That game's
Okay, I
dog
vaguely remember
shit.
those games.
Dog shit. I think it's the first game I really ripped into as part of this project. But as far as like the Tony Hawk knockoffs, that's much later. Like even like was it Thrasher Skater Destroy on the PS1? that was contemporary with the first Tony Hawk, almost, or like a year before. That's still much later because Tony Hawk was like '99. That was
I mean,
really
Thrasher
late.
didn't play nearly as well, but sure.
No. But I'm saying like those extreme sports games, they're pretty late
Yeah.
in the cycle.
That's when you got things like Dave Miura's BMX.
Yeah, real. I could see myself having a soft spot for those Tony Hawk knockoffs, but that's because there hasn't been a good Tony Hawk game in a very long time. So just that style of gameplay on its own is nostalgic enough that I could probably play like a Dave Mira BMX and have a good time. Just you know because we don't get those kinds of games anymore. I guess Skate 4 is happening somehow. Who knows? Yeah. So this is football. Is this enough material for a GIF? I would hope so. All right, I'm gonna rate Joku. Like, it's still rotating as I'm typing out. Fantastic. Can go out like this in perfect silence. All right, bye, Rio. I'm pretty sure Joku's doing very legal things over there, but I guess we'll find out.
Wonderful.
Until then, this has been the wide world of sports.
Sports.
Sports. Great sent. Stream is ending.